Fulton and Blake in the ruck. It'll be a great battle. I tip Bannockburn in a record. I'll stick with them, but anyone can win.
Start of the first term, Match Day Live, round 8 at Eastern Reserve, Winchelsea and Bannockburn. Mark Blake and Kieran Fulton in ruck, and both go up. Blake gets it down through the middle, and it was a good tackle laid by Fulton, but it was a sling, said the umpire. It's going to be a free kick to a Winchelsea, and he's going to come back quickly. He's going to go to Remnos. Remnos gets it out wide to Gubbins, who runs off half-back, goes towards half-forward, spears the ball down. Brown takes the mark. Right half-forward, kicking towards the Geelong end in the first term here at Eastern Reserve. He goes into the pocket. Oh, no mark taken there by Will Ford on hands and knees in the end, so the Tigers are able to take it around the boundary line towards half-back and just settle the play down. And short little kick over the top, missed the target. Bad kick in the end. So Winchelsea able to take it half forward. Brown again, I think. And he's a terrible kick towards the 50 as well. So Broman picks it up and does the better. So Bannockburn try and get away. Tackle from behind. Umpire says ball spilt free. Broman in there again. Gubbins as well. Ball comes out the back. Winchelsea close towards Alice. Now they get a chain of handballs through the middle. Blake runs back through traffic. Gets it out quickly, and they can come out towards the centre wing position. Cale takes the mark. He chips the ball short again. No, Remos can't take the mark. Broman over the top as well. He tries to jump through the pack there. Ball spills free. Umpire then comes in and says held in. And we'll have a ball up just inside the centre square at half forward for Winchelsea. Fulton and Blake to do the ruck work. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Fulton gets it down to the front. Broman, fresh air shot. Handball came out quickly for Winchelsea, but they can't pick it up. Bannockburn with the numbers around the ball now. Stevenson gets free. Goes towards half forward. Jarks takes the mark. Just inside the centre square. He wheels and goes quickly. Tom on the outlet takes the mark. 45 out from goal. And Jason Tom is playing further up the field in season 2019, has taken the mark and will have a set shot for goal.
He's been doing a bit of both, Chase. They put him up the field now and again, and they put him down forward now and again, which is probably a pretty good idea. Because I reckon in September on that big round at St Albans, him on the wing will be a big asset for them.
So Jason Tom, 45 out. Comes in from half forward, puts it towards the top of the square, punched away and punched through for a rush behind to the Tigers. First score of the afternoon, 2.5 played first term, one behind Bannockburn, Winchelsea yet to score.
The ball from full back now. Cale comes in and he kicks out wide, goes far side of the ground. Mark over the top, not taken. Ball comes to ground, cleaned up at the boundary line. Handball, I think that was Jervis have got the ball away. They go back into their forward line once again. Gets through the contest. Handball out the back. Goes back to Cale. He's in a bit of pressure. He's able to get the handball away. Nice work. Sterling comes out. Back to the clubroom side of the ground. And Brooks just prepared to knock the ball over the boundary line. So there will be a throw-in to take place just outside forward 50 for the Bannockburn. Blake and Fulton still pushing across doing the ruck work. Umpire throws the ball back in now. Blake get front position, goes out the back. Fulton tried to take it out of the contest, knocks it further afield, picked up Budavalis, tackled straight away. Ball comes to ground. Vickers kicks it along the ground, comes out wide towards Tom, just picks the ball up. Here's tackled, brought to ground. Umpire says high. So Jason Tom will have a second shot at goal. This time distance won't be a problem. Accuracy will need to be pretty good because he's right on the boundary line. So Jace Tom from the pocket has a good look at the goals. Kicks that goal. Umpire said it looks like it is okay, so he has the first goal of the afternoon. And Bannockburn now to 1-1. They lead. Winchelsea are yet to score. We've gone 4 minutes. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard.
Well, he made a meal of the first one, Tommy, but I'll tell you what, he learned his lesson. That was a beautiful shot for goal. I just noticed before Jacques got the ball out, he kicked 6 last week, Jacques, but look, if they're going to be any good, Bannockburn, he's got to start kicking 6 against the good sides. I want him to see kick 4, 5 or 6 today, because that's the gap they've got with Thompson. A bloke like Jacques kicks 6 against Thompson, keeps him in the game. And I need him to do that rather than against the lower sides.
Back to the middle. Opening goal to the Tigers. Fulton and Blake. Blake gets it down. Tyquin in there, working hard, puts the tackle on. Brooks off the centre wing, somehow shuffled the handball out. Didn't hit a target though. Broman left it behind. Cale rode a bump and then dropped the footy. Broman, umpire said it was a hold. A bit lucky, I think. He dropped the footy in the tackle, but anyway, held on to a bit long, said the umpire. So Bailey Cale back into the centre square. Chips the ball, just finds the target. Sprigg gives it away to Gubbins, who runs past. Goes with the right foot kick long towards Ford on a lead at half. Ford might be okay for him. He turns the defenders around. Can he pick it up? He's got a couple against him. He needs some support. His lob out the back for Bannockburn. Gets it across the face of goal to Peters by hand. He goes with the right foot kick. Long towards Tom coming up. A good mark. Jason Tom
he's going to mark that.
has taken a good mark at half back. Matty Wallen standing the mark. Plays on now. Kicks over the top. Very little dinky kick towards Link Peters, who takes the mark.
That's who kicked it to him.
He goes short. Oh, I don't know who that was too. Maybe Tyquin, but that wasn't crash hot. And Williams takes the mark.
Neither was that.
Neither was that. So now they've turned it over again. Cale has to go back and help out. Chopped off though. And now now Gillies at half forward. 50 out. Handball out board. Broman. Budabalis gets there first. Handballs it back. Under pressure. Can they pick it up? Well, that's too high. Should have been a free kick and is to Taylor Mason. And he'll take the free kick for Winchelsea inside defensive 50. And just settle the play down. Was looking across the ground. He's going to go there. Short kick's okay.
Now, this is what they did last week, but then they couldn't get it out.
Yep, Sterling goes with the kick along the line. And again, turned it over. BJ comes up, but he can't take the mark. Probably should have. And now his direct opponent, Sawney, can kick it over the top and there away. Gubbins on centre wing. He chips the ball as well. Needs to be precise and is. Mark taken. So Ford, long way up centre wing, goes outside to Sawney, takes the mark. He goes now off a step into the pocket. Good lead, good kick.
What a mark that was.
Tucker takes the mark. Grubby's grandson takes the mark. And we'll shoot for goal from about 45 out on the boundary line in the right forward pocket, half forward position. He comes in. He finished off the game last week well with 3 goals. He comes in. He's missed
that.
Everything. No, he's just pushed it in for 1 behind. So first score of the afternoon for the Blues. They are 1 behind. They trail Bannockburn a 1-1-7. 7 played. First term, Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
Pretty sensible football, though. Ford was up the ground, so they didn't have a high mark up there, so they kept it in low and on the lead. Good footy.
BJ goes wide to the pocket. Mark taken out there. Link Peters in the back pocket for Bannockburn with the ball. Another short option over the top. Goes to Cole. So still inside their defensive 50. Just Cole now just looking at his options further down the line. And that's where he goes towards centre wing. Fulton was in front, but it's Meeson that emerges with the ball. Gets around a couple. Kick into the forward line was ordinary. Went to Caraha in the end. Now to Blake. Blake off a step. Goes long in towards the full forward position. Out the back forward. Good position of the body there. And he's taken a mark, Will Ford. And he will go back and try and kick the first for Winchelsea. He's only got to deal with about 15 metres to get through the goal.
No, he just has to kick this for their sake. He just has to kick it.
So Will Ford steps in now. Kicks at goal. It's okay off the boot, and the umpire says he has got his first and will tie things away. And Winchelsea are 1-1, Bannockburn 1-1, and we have gone just over 8 minutes first quarter.
Look, I don't think Bannockburn probably quite put the pressure on sides as Thompson do at this stage. But, you know, when Ford comes up, as I said a few minutes ago, they go in low to a lead. When he gets back, they decide to go, oh, we'll try him in the high mark. If they can keep doing that all day, their forward line is going to be pretty dangerous.
So all square. Early stages, first term here at Winchelsea. Umpire with the ball in hand again in the centre. Fulton. Blake gets it down. Caraha couldn't take it with him. Off the wing, Brooks. He got lined up by Link Peters, who now picks it up and then gets the kick away, but only as far as place. He gets it to Blake off a step, across the ground towards half forward. Winchelsea worried out of it. Bowden in front. He loses the football. He gets it again. Then he gets the handball away. Somehow they get it away. Stevenson dropping the foot. He said the umpire. Winchelsea with the free kick. So McClure, terrible kick in towards Ford. At the front, Sawney, front and centre was okay. And the umpire said he dropped it. Is that right? It was a very quick looking punts. I want a bit more work from the umpire there with the punts. But anyway, it was right, I think. Kelly will take the free kick inside defensive 50. Called to play on now. Under pressure. And goes wide. Might be okay in the end, and it is. And it's nice and wide too, the footy. Stevenson taking the mark. Right on defensive 50, goes along the line. Brown comes across, and the ball doesn't get to Gillies either. In fact, it's out of bounds on the full. So 2 wide, so Brown will take the free kick for Winch. Gets it inboard. Mark taken by Ramos, goes to Sawney. 55 out from goal, wheels and goes into the pocket. Tucker on a lead again, that's his spot. And he takes the mark.
Well, he doesn't want that to be.
And he comes back to Sawney, so they haven't gained anything there because he kicked it to him from there.
Yeah, well, he was never. I don't think Tucker was ever going to kick a goal from where he was.
So Sawney, possibly too far out for him.
God, I hope the bloke on the board knows what they're doing.
50 from goal, loads up, and just over the back, touched through for one behind. For the Blues, they go to 1-2-8. They lead Bannockburn 1-1-7. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 11 played.
And 10 minutes gone, and young Ramos, he's been off and on 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going
Close
on?
to the
That's out
boundary
the
line. I
full.
think that's
That's
actually
out
out
the
of bounds
full
on the
up.
full. You're right there. Good call, grubbed, and a little bit too wide. In the old days, it would have been still in the field of play. But
Yeah.
the boundary line in the
They've
couple of
moved it
metres.
in, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
But in the seconds, it would have been play on.
Yeah.
Didn't have any boundary up by 8 marks got taken out here.
So Williams with the ball, he goes short, option into the pocket. Mark is taken out there. So again, they get a little bit closer to goal.
And wider.
Ramos, yes, yeah. I think they're a little bit wide here. The pockets aren't too bad, I don't think, to kick for goal. So Ramos plays on now, kicks in towards the goal square, goes across the face, and will be pushed through for another rush behind. So Winchelsea now to 1-3. Bannockburn 1-1, 11.5 gone. BJ Harding this time won't make the same mistake, I wouldn't think.
What they've got to learn is, if you're going to kick it, not kick for the goal, kick it 10 metres out. That was too deep, easy to punch through. Kick it out further out here to give your forwards a chance to mark it, or hit the deck if they don't.
So Harding now just looking at his options. He's going to come clubroom side of the ground. He's going to go long. Target. No, it's only one target out there, and it's all Winchelsea. Wallen got the ball off the pack into the hands of Meeson. Got the handball away late, but got it away. Howie tried to force his way through. He dropped the ball. Ends up in the hands of Wallen once again. A kick back into the forward line, running towards the boundary line. Stevenson comes out. Ball is over the boundary line, so we will have a throw-in to take place just outside Winchelsea's forward 50. Meeson a little bit slow getting up off the ground.
Had a fair bit of the ball, Winch. I think they need a couple of goals while they got this dominance around the ground.
Ball now thrown back in by the umpire. Front position taken by Blake out the back. Tafama was good. Handball to Williams. He's tackled, brought to ground straight away. With no prior opportunity, the umpire will come in quickly and take possession of the ball. The ball again, once again thrown in the air. Neither ruckman take possession of the ball. Carahar worked his way through the contest, got boot to it. Handballs over the top. Slot and Graff goes towards high tackle there on
Jai
Robinson, it was. So he will be the recipient of the free kick. So Robinson now between half back and centre wing with the ball. Plays on now. Stevenson inside. Handball goes to Kelly. Kelly runs, got the handball away. Go to Fulton. He was trying to put a shepherd on.
Hell.
They turn the ball over with Remos. Goes back into the forward line in front. Forward ball is punched away. Front of the contest. Picked up there and tackled. Now ball is getting in the hands of Sawney, and it's called play on. No, it's going to come back, is it? And it's going to go to Will Ford, so Will Ford will have another opportunity to kick for goal.
I just turned my head a bit. What was that for?
I think dropping the ball, wasn't it?
I don't know. I didn't say either. I was looking down here, actually, at the 47 interchanges that are happening.
Well, about 3 of them started swearing at the decision, so I looked back.
So forward now, comes in. We'll kick from about 35, I reckon. Shoots a goal. And it's going to be to the right and through for a minor score. Will Ford 1-1 and Winchelsea 1-4 now. And we have gone 14 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Quick kick in. His lob takes the mark in the back pocket, just next to the boundary line.
Bloody close again, wasn't it?
The boundary umpire was having a good look at it. He keeps it back to the goal square. They're going to try and go to the outer side now. Kelly goes further afield, looks for Spiller, gets a hand. Oh, nice. Takes the one-hand mark. Bit of candy. Outside, well, just on 50, actually, defensively. So Hayden Spiller called to play on now, goes towards centre wing with a kick, but it's all Winchelsea really. Oh, punched away from behind. Was it over the shoulder advantage paid? Joey does. Fama goes with a kick long forward. Got the sit, comes to the front, does nicely. Needs the front and centre, doesn't have somebody. Bannockburn with the numbers. And they might be able to get away. BJ handball back inboard. Hislop needs to get on that left. He does. Around the corner towards half back. Winchelsea with the numbers at the back of it sits, but they work it pretty well. Bannockburn through the middle, and they've got through Hoey. Gets a high kick in the middle, going up Wallen, got a hand to it. Slotograph there as well. Might be able to sort of keep going with it. He does, but then he gets ripped off the footy. And Wallen at half back. They clear it towards Sprigg. And also Ramos, who comes with a kick towards half forward. Brown has to track it back with Kelly. Bannockburn surround him. Kelly's one of them. It's a push in the back, said the umpire.
Well, that's a bad decision. I was just about to say.
I think Darren Milburn might have asked about that as he ran past.
I was just about to say this bloke should have kept his feet.
Yeah,
he should have. But now, no, he shouldn't. He got a free kick for nothing.
So Brown, uncertain of where to kick, so he just goes straight down the throat of the Bannockburn defence. Stevenson takes them. Is it Stevenson? No, it looks like
Bowden.
Bowden. It is. It is
Luke.
too. Luke Bowden. So takes the mark uncontested.
Might be Josh Cole. It's Josh Cole.
So he goes long. Oh, Gubbins, Brown there as well. Off the side of the pack, Tyquin, wrapped up, lost the footy, got it away with a handball. So the umpire, Vickers, Place goes with him. Brown now in traffic. Handball towards, off a standing start there was Mackenzie. Now Alice gets around on the left, high kick towards the goal square, goes back towards the square. Oh, no mark taken. Bowden forward. He butted up pretty well, Bowden in the end, but only falls as far as Sprigg in the back in the forward pocket. Goes towards Fama, but he's going to have a bit of a task there. The kick dangerous. Oh, that's too high. And the free kick is going to come back quickly to Tom Barth, who's got 32 on today, not 17. So he's in the back pocket for Bannockburn with the free kick and goes along the line, looking for Miller, who goes up, can't take the mark. Oh, my God. Grubby's got the beach T-shirt on. Fantastic.
What a beautiful day.
So Miller gets the free kick at half-back, goes to centre wing, looks for Gillies, going to have a couple of smaller players on him, but they did pretty well, Sterling.
Very
Kale
well.
got it out towards Gubbins. Kale tried to keep it in. Did, said the umpire. Place gets it towards half forward. Ball spills over about 4 players. Handball comes back out to BJ, but only as far as Place again, who just... He's got Blake in the middle yelling at him to kick it to him, so he does, and he doesn't. Oh, gets through 3 Bannockburn's players. Blake runs in, 40 out, right foot kick, and he has missed it through 4-1 behind. So he got the ball. It just did not the result. 1-5-11 Winch. They lead Bannockburn 1-1-7 Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 17.5 played.
What did I say 6 minutes ago?
Yep. Kelly.
They really have to.
With the ball now from fullback, plays on club room side of the ground. A lot of options out here. Up Robinson out the back, ball runs. Tyquin tries to run onto it. Warren's with him, traps it nicely, gets back through the contest, handballs over the top. Only as far as Fulton, taps it down towards Broman. His handball again gathered up by Warren, took it off him, went back into their forward line. Another opportunity, forward out. Oh, we had a fair bit of it, but couldn't hold on to it. Ellis dives on top of it, then lost it.
Oh. You know, look, I'm too far away to comment. I thought he tried to jump around him and miss him.
Anyway, it doesn't matter because Tav Sawney has gone in and he's kicked the goal. So now Winchelsea are 2-5, Bannockburn 1-1, and we have gone 18 minutes first quarter.
Well, that's exactly what I've been saying. They've kicked 1 goal, 5 till end. They've dominated the proceedings in the first, 15, 16 minutes of the game. What they need to do, obviously, is kick goals. But for the main reason is last week's loss would have been a confidence-sapping loss. And you've got to try and work out where they're going to get their confidence back. 5 straight goals, or 5-2 here at the moment, would definitely have got that confidence back. But they're still 2-5. So they've still got a lot of work to do. And they've got to convert their opportunities while they're the best side on the ground at the moment.
So back to the middle. Blake and Fulton still in ruck. Blake gets it down. Fama roved it. Got it. Wrapped up. The umpire says, Paunce, did he have prior? No, said Grubby. Grubby at the back of the box with the headset off still said no. So Matty Tyquin takes the free kick in the middle. Drives it long for Bannockburn. Inside 50. Tom holds his space and takes a good mark against Warland. And it will be Jason Tom. We'll have a set shot for goal from 30 out, slide angle. Matty Warland got one from Brent Jarks as he ran past as well for his trouble. So Jason Tom, he's kicked 1 already, the Bannockburn goal. This to make it 2. A quick reply for the visitors. He comes in, right foot kick, looks pretty good off the boot. Straight through the middle. So he's second. Bannockburn second. They're 2-1-13. Winchelsea 2-5-17. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 20 played.
God, that's so dangerous. So dangerous. You have 14 minutes out of the first 18 minutes of the quarter and manage 2 goals, 7. Bannockburn take it up once in the last 10 minutes and go back and kick a goal. And that's what really demoralises you when that happens, because you know that you're playing better than the opposition and you're only 4 points in front of them. You should be 3 goals in front of them.
So back in the middle we go again. Blake and Fulton back in there again. So both ruckmen at it again. Blake out of the contest. Takes it, goes to Remos by hand. He goes into the half-forward line. Kelly leads in the race for the ball. Did nicely. Kept it in front of himself. Picks the ball up. Handballs outside to Broman. He goes over the top towards Jervis. He goes along the boundary line. Miller's the target. Ball gets out the back. Runs free, but will run over the boundary line. And we will have a throw-in to take place. Half-forward line for the Bannockburn side.
Probably need a bit of a lift from Broman and Tyken. They've only had a couple of touches each. A couple of effective touches.
A couple of things they're doing here at the moment. They're using handball, but Blake's facing the wrong way and standing still.
Well, I think the wrong bloke grabbed the footy this time. It should have probably went to Tyken, who was in a better position to kick the footy.
Ball thrown back in by the umpire once again. Half forward line, as we said. Ball out the back. Miller does the ruck contest. Goes to Blake. Got the handball off again. So he's done nicely there. Only as far as Broman. Couldn't take the mark into the hands there of Place. Runs across half back. Kick was smothered. He goes back and collects it again. Options out wide. He uses the handball over the top to Sterling. Sterling further afield. Brooks it is on the right foot. Goes towards centre wing. In position. Bath able to get the ball to the ground. Tucker was his opponent. Got the handball out the back again. Jervis, I think, went back into the half forward line. And Slottengraff takes the mark. He plays on now. Goes long. Goes quickly towards Miller in front. Gubbins did nicely. Now he's taken off the ball, so it runs free. Place again. Leads in the race for the ball. Taps it further afield. Picked up out there. And that was McClure. He went over the boundary line, so we're going to have a throw in to take place again. This time still forward half for Bannockburn, half forward line. Club room side of the ground. So now the umpire throws it back in again. Blake this time out the back. Couldn't take clean possession. Went to Lee Peters. He couldn't take it cleanly either. Remos on the ground. Takes it. Picked up by Howie. And players converge on him. Umpire said no prior opportunity there. So a ball up to take place. Again, the umpire quickly throw the ball up. Tapped out by Blake. Picked the ball up, and on ground was Remos again, I think. And also Link Peters, but again, the ball not coming out, so the umpire back in to do it once again. Thrown up by the umpire. This time, ball goes towards Bowden. He can't get away from Brooks. And there's going to be another ball up to take place right on the edge of the centre square. Thrown up again by the umpire. Blake, a big tap out this time. Oh, it's going to Bannockburn. So Blake Miller's going to be the recipient of the free kick this time. So Miller now from right in the square, goes low, flat into the forward line. Ball gets out the back, picked up, good hands there. Ends up in the hands of Tom. Goes to Matty Hoey in the goal square, and he kicks the goal. Matty Hoey is 1 goal for the afternoon, and the third now for Bannockburn. They're 3-1. They lead Winchelsea on 2-5. And we have gone 24 minutes first quarter.
Well, Matty Howie kicked the goal, and well done. He's a good kid, but I'll tell you what, the bloke down there's been real dangerous at the moment in Tom. No one can hold him. He's taking marks, he's kicking goals, and now he's just give one away. So I think they've got to get someone to play on Tom to nullify him. And I reckon when they do, that's when you stick him up the ground a little bit, go for a run and go back, because he's a good player, Tom. I know he didn't play last year. They missed him badly. And when he comes back this year, you think, oh, well, is he in for it? He's in for it.
Back to the middle. Fulton gets it down. Goes towards Link Peters, back on the ground. Can't pick it up, but Spiller could. Handball back to Peters. He taps it on intelligently to Broman. Goes a long kick towards half forward again. Tom goes up and takes a good mark. And we'll have another set shot for goal from about 45 out. He's kicked 2 this afternoon. He looks in good form, doesn't he?
Hands are good today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not having a go at Brendan Forsman because he's a wonderful man, but they had Gubbins on Freeman last week, which I thought might have been a mismatch. I think they've got to put Gubbins to Tom straight away.
So Jason Tom for his third and the fourth for Bannockburn. He comes in. So he said 45 out slide angle, right foot kick, and he's pushed it to the far side. So blemishes the copybook. 2 goals, 1. They go to 3-2-20 Bannock. They lead Winchelsea 2-5-17. We've played 25 in the first term. And they're going to try and go short from Sterling into the pockets okay to Gubbins, who takes the mark. In the right back pocket. Called to play on now, goes down the line. Long towards centre wing. They line up. Blake can't take the mark. Carahar front and centre. Runs out of space over there, though. And will have a boundary throw in. So Blake and Fulton, who are at the contest, will do the ruck work. Throw in now. Blake in front. Big thump away. Tapped on by Brooks. Towards the centre wing. Spiller gets it. Handballs it. Nobody in particular, and then puts a high tackle on and will give away a free kick, I suspect. He will.
Oh, well, he will.
Lee Ellis will take the free kick. And Fitty.
Oh.
Linky Peters, I think, might have given him another one high. So Ellis is going to come down from centre wing, inside 50, and have a set shot for goal.
Well, he's got to kick the goal. He has to kick the goal. Keep going up. Keep going. That'll do it.
So he's going to kick from 45.
Still a decent
Still
kick.
a decent kick for Lee Ellis, I would suspect, from there.
We really couldn't sort of go on last week with kicking Lee Ellis because I don't think he had one.
Jeez. Harsh.
Well, there's a lot of them like that. They got smashed all over the park.
So Ellis comes in, 45 out, left foot kick.
It's a beautiful kick.
He got enough.
It's a beautiful kick.
It is. So he puts his first on the board, and they reclaim the lead, the Blues, 3-5-23. They lead Bannockburn 3-2-20, Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard, 26 and a half played.
Now, where did I have that? I had that. I never got a chance to read it out. But where is it? It's here somewhere. I can't find it. But what it was...
Too much research.
Yeah, what it was basically we didn't get a chance to see Alice and Williams and Ramos last week because they got totally blown off the park. So I'm sort of here today to watch these blokes. They played interleague, 2 of them. They're supposed to be really good players. That was a beautiful kick. And let's see them display the skills to maybe get Winchelsea right up and going again.
So back in the middle we go once again, and this goes over the top this time again. Blake gets the handball down. Williams took it, gave it away, and it's Carahar who brings the ball back into their forward line towards Famo. Takes the handball, goes back to Sawney. Sawney look at some options, goes short and inside. Good kick.
Good kick.
And it was a nice kick as Ellis again from a similar position to the last at this side of the ground. So he's going to go back same distance from goal, and we'll go back and
Same distance as what?
the last kick.
He's 20 metres closer.
No, he's not. Different side of the ground. It just looks further, Grub, that's all.
Oh, yeah, you want to get some glasses, mate. He was out 45. This is 30. He's 15 metres closer.
So he steps in now, kicks that goal, chips at this one, and it will go across the face and through for a minor score. Lee Ellis 1-1, Winchelsea 3-6, and they lead Bannockburn 3-2. Almost 28 gone. Nathan Kelly going back to do the kicking in from fullback.
9 shots to 5 and only 4 points in front. I hope that doesn't come back to bite him.
So Kelly now is going to go to the far side of the ground. Goes low and flat towards Broman. Doesn't take the marks. Briggs gets the ball out. Handball comes further afield to Williams. Goes back into the hands of Carahar, and he goes back towards the forward pocket. Again, it's going to be Kelly that takes the mark. And we'll steady things down for the defence of Bannockburn. Again, he goes back to where the ball came from. Out towards Fulton. He's in front, but coming over the back was Tyquin. Took a good grab. Plays on now, and he goes along the boundary line. Tall option out there is Miller. In good position, good body use, and he takes the mark.
Careful.
Jonah McKenzie, I don't think he played last week, did he, Jason?
No.
So again, it's now Miller who puts the ball back into their forward line. Coming up, Tom from behind. Oh, he had a fair bit of it. Picked up there. Gilly's got the handball out wide. Tap further afield. Winchelsea had possession of the ball. Long handball coming out. Goes back towards McKenzie. He is taken as he kicks the ball. He gets it back towards the middle of the ground. Fulton coming across. Can't get clean possession. Handballs towards Peters. Little short option that goes across the ground. Jervis can run inside 50. Can load up and go long. Tom's in the goal square. He'll leave the market or let it go. He let it go. And Connor Jervis will kick his first of the afternoon. And that will again give Bannockburn back the lead. They are 4-2. They lead Winchelsea on 3-6. And 29 and a half gone. First quarter, Buckers Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
Well, he probably could have took that one and added to his tally, but all of a sudden, Bannockburn are playing a little bit better than they were in the first 15 minutes. And I reckon a lot of it's due, even though he did give away a 50, we think. Lincoln Peters has had 7 touches in this quarter. And that's much more than the blokes that I've got down here. I can't have them all down, but he's playing the best quarter I've seen him play for a while. That bump earlier, he would have lifted the elbow like last year and got a free kick against him. He ended up getting the ball back by not doing it. Learn.
Back to the middle, Fulton, Blake. Fulton takes it out of the ruck. The umpire has found a free kick for a hold. Going to Winchelsea, is it? Yes. It's going to Fammer. Held on to, said the umpire. So Joey will take the free kick from the middle. Drives it long inside 50. Brown tracks it back, punched away by the Bannockburn defence there. It was Josh Cole, who's playing at centre half back on Brown this afternoon. Huslop, he can't take it with him for Bannock. Needs some support, got some from Vickers. Gives it to Stevenson, who runs through half back. Chips the ball short to Tom, who's everywhere. Takes the mark. He's got Tyquin wide. As the siren sounds, not going to matter. Quarter time. And it's Winchelsea 3-6-24. They trail Bannockburn 4-2-26 by 2 behinds at quarter time. Goal kickers Dale.
Yeah, goal kickers for Winchelsea, 1 to Ford, Sawney and Alice. And for Bannockburn, 2 to Jason Tom, 1 each to Matty Howie and Connor Jervis. 2
points the difference. Bannockburn 4-2-26. They lead Winch 3-6-24. Take a break. Come back with the second quarter. Match day live after this on 94.7 The Pulse.